So I'll start with my favorite read of the month. It Starts With Us, and it was amazing. I loved this book and I didn't think I would like it this much. A lot of people found it not necessary, and it was more of like a ending or an epilogue rather than a story. And some people complained about how the book doesn't really have problems, but I really liked it. It made me cry at the end, and I even tapped the book a lot. I was in love with the relationship between the two characters, and I found it really nice. And I really disliked the first book, so it was surprising that I liked it, but I had a feeling that I'm going to love it. My favorite quotes, like, he's holding me in a way that makes it feel like he's needing strength, like he wants to take a piece of me with him. This quote, I felt like it was relatable, really relatable. I don't know what she went through that made her so hard, so unwilling to be vulnerable. It really touched me, like really, really touched me. This one really touched me. I don't know why. It said, before you, I had never met love at all. It made me sad, you know. So this, I enjoyed it. Don't think about where we used to be, just think about where we are. Oh my god, I just love it. Also, I have this one. Difficult is the last thing I want to be with you, Lily. Also, I want to help uncomplicate it. I like the words. Also, that's why I'm so hesitant, because I'm scared it will work out. Like, it kind of shocked me that some of us actually are scared of something to work out, not the opposite. Also, I enjoyed this part. We were not ever really together. We've just been two people who helped each other when we needed it and got our hearts fused together along the way. It was hard being let go by someone who had never really grabbed a hold of me completely in the first place. Literally made me laugh out loud. Oh, I love it. It's what it's called, when Theo said, I think it was Theo, we finally reached the beach, my little whale. Looking at sand, we've reached land. Lily, what the heck, our boat is dragged. I just love Theo, he's so funny, and I love how he makes fun of Atlas. I also read this book. It was on my TBR list, but I was very disappointed with it because I loved Tuesdays with Maury, and I was shocked that this book was horrible. Like, I did not like it at all. I even at the end just gave up. I didn't read the whole book. I stopped, I think after, I don't know, maybe 200, no, like, I stopped half the book and then I read the ending, and I was just disappointed. Good thing about it that I actually thrifted the book, so I didn't pay much, which I'm glad. But both ways, I'm gonna DNF this after this year ends. That I actually liked a couple of the quotes. So for example, I like this. Strangers are just family you have yet to come to know. This, I enjoyed it. Fairness does not govern life, and if it did, no good person would ever die young. That's the thing. Sometimes when you sacrifice something precious, you're not really losing it. You're just passing it on to someone else. I find this quote very relatable, and I really liked it because it's true and I actually have it in my life. It's basically, when you have peace, it's literally when you make it with yourself. It's not anything else but that. So I don't really recommend this book. I recommend Tuesdays with Maury, which is way better than this one. So yeah. Also ended up reading Family of Liars. I noticed this month's reads are literally mostly like continuation of older books, which mostly I didn't like. Like, for example, It Ends With Us and We Were Liars were not really my favorite, but I enjoyed this. It was really easy to read and to follow. I think I enjoyed it more than the We Were Liars, but it wasn't 5 stars. But I love the vibes of the island, and I love how, like, they go into like details about the food, the clothes, and everything. And I don't feel like there was a lot of plot twist in it. Maybe there was like one or two that actually shocked me, but not really, because as I said, this family is so messed up. Now moving to this book, The Little Prince. Okay, so this happened on my TBR list too, and I actually did not buy it from here. I bought it for €4, I think, yeah, from Italy. And I enjoyed it, but it wasn't what I was expecting, if that makes any sense. It was kind of like, okay, it's a nice book. Sometimes it was a bit confusing because there were two characters, main characters, and there were small characters during the book, but it was a nice read. My second favorite book is The Sands of Time. It's an amazing book. I loved it so much, and I can already tell that this author is going to be my new favorite author. It's actually famous, and I think this book is actually not new, it's old, and I like when I see a thrifted book that have been loved, because it's obvious. I like it when it looks like it's been used, you know. I read The Woman in the Window. Finally, it was on my to be read list, and it's actually similar to the Women in the Window series. I did not watch the movie yet, but it's really similar to that book. And about a woman who's like stays in her house and she just watches the neighbors, and it's really like chill at the beginning. It just follows the story like that. Usually I like books like this, you know, like I did not know I would like this book or even read it. So I would recommend you to read the book first, then watch the movie or the series, because they're very similar. So yeah. I also read Flashes of Thought. I also thrifted this book. It's by Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, as you can see here. I really enjoyed it. I already like tabbed a lot of things, but I just need to, you know, add the actual tabs. It's amazing. It's very motivational. It actually like tells you how to be happy and successful in life, and even about leadership and everything. I didn't think I would find this interesting and actually motivating, but I really recommend this. I will give it 4 stars, as well as this, so both of them are in that category. Honestly, I was not planning for this to be filmed at night, but I just finished this book, and it's the last book of this month. Honestly, it was one of my favorites too. I did not think I would like it. I'm in love with this book, and I'm really excited to now get the second book. Definitely I'm gonna read it. The Fine Print, if you don't know it, is just about a girl falling in love with someone who's really rich. He's very cold heart, and it's basic. I did not expect this book honestly to be in the place of a dreamland, of like a amusement park, but I loved it and I tapped a lot. Honestly, there's other like things I wanted to have, but I was on the on the bus, so I didn't have time. But I definitely recommend reading this book, and I'm excited to read the second book, and I think there is gonna be a third book. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, this is amazing. It just says here in Dreamland, but I didn't see it when I bought it.